Welcome from me, David Ramsey, Materials Handling World magazine, and the first in a series of talks with some of our industry's most respected leaders and achievers. We pick up today with Mike Barton, Managing Director of B&B Attachments. Welcome, Mike.
Thank you, David.
Firstly, can I ask you a brief history of B&B Attachments?
Well, for that, we need to go back to really December 1980, when the company was first formed by then George and Irene Bell as a family-run business, as a supply of parts and attachments into the UK market. At that particular time, they ran themselves just for 6 months. I was fortunate to join them in the July of 1981, having left a very successful career at that particular time with a big international attachment company. But I took the opportunity and I joined, and really since then we've grown the business now in the 40 years to date. We've gone from the original 2, we're now at a staffing level of 70 people, and currently we are able to not only still distribute and import product in from what was our original supplier at the time, back at the beginning of 1981, but we're now into a manufacturing facility as well with our own products for the brick and block industry and also for the logistics industry. But added to that, we put in a complete package of service here in the UK, together with hire, refurbished equipment, and really under the umbrella of B&B, we're now really able to offer really what any customer could want for their forklift truck, right the way from the lift mast, if required, the attachment, camera systems, weighing systems, and really all the service support that goes behind it.
Thank you. And over the last 40 years, can you give us an overview of how attachments for forklift trucks have changed in those years?
Yes, the changes that I've seen since I first came into the industry and over that period of time, there wasn't so many attachments around at that particular time. However, I think now we can probably say that the number of variety of attachments that's now available for use on a forklift truck is probably grown fourfold during that 40 years. And you know, we've gone from the days of handling just one pallet. Now we're handling really combination of 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, even up to 8 pallets at a time, which has really helped towards the efficiency of customers in materials handling. But yes, you're right, David, huge changes over that particular period of time.
Great. Now, the recently formed United Kingdom Materials Handling Association, you're playing a key role there. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, please?
Well, yes, as I'm a director of Barton, British Industrial Truck Association, have been for a number of years. There is also another association, which is the FLTA, which is the Forklift Truck Association. That particular association was looking after the dealer network here in the UK, whereas that Barton was looking after the OEMs, the original equipment manufacturers that we had at the time and have to this day. However, the idea was to try and put the two companies together, and that brings a very, very strong association that meets all the requirements for everybody. And that's not only the forklift truck industry, it is open to support to end users, customers as well. And I believe it's the probably in Europe, it's probably the leading association that we have got now set up. And that came live from the 1st of January this year.
Fantastic. And I hear that congratulations are in order for your most recent FLTA award for Supplier of the Year.
Yes, the FLTA awards have been going since 1995. This, in fact, is our third Supplier of the Year award that we've had. Previously, we had 2009, 2014, and this was the awards only recently that really was for 2020. And this is all voted for by the forklift truck industry. It's a prestigious award. From an attachment point of view, we have been the only company to be awarded it in its history, and to a certain extent to actually have it 3 times means that to a certain extent the level of setup that we have, it's really, as it is voted for by the forklift truck industry, I think you have to be seen to be doing the right thing to be able to gain that sort of prestigious award, and we were highly delighted. It actually does give us 5 now, Archies. We've been once before we had one for a joint venture with a forklift truck company and ourselves on an environmental handling project, which we won an award for. And also I have been successful in my own right as services to the industry as well, which I was awarded in 2017.
How many arches? We know what the archie is, don't we?
Yeah.
The guy with the globe, with the
correct
fulcrum,
That's
exactly. I believe, anyway. But yeah. Now I know you're busy, and thank you for joining us today, especially on our first Materials Handling World interview. What words of advice could you give to people aspiring to resonate your achievements? Companies, or people as well, yeah.
Sorry. I think really, I have been fortunate. I've been involved with the right people in the whole of my career since I started in the forklift truck industry all those many, many years ago, 1965. I've had support from good people. I've been trained by good people, but to a certain extent, yes, it's a lot of hard work to get where the sort of level that I'm at today. But I have to say that yes, managing director of B&B Attachments, but without the support of the team of people that I have within the business, it couldn't be achieved. And my credit goes to the whole of the staff of B&B, because they've allowed me over the years to succeed to the level that I am at now, but also allows the company to achieve the success that we've had over the years. 40 years is a long time. We're still going.
Mike Barton, Managing Director, B&B Attachments. Thank you very much.
David, thank you very much indeed.
Cut. Wow, thank you.
No, that's okay.
We'll get out to stop recording now.